And so we began our etiquette lessons. There's also proper timing you must adhere to when placing your napkin on your lap. Shirahane passes, but when the elder Tasasaki's sister triumphantly copies her, she stopped with a sharp rebuke. Where did I go wrong? I told you that I would be playing the part of a host you were dining with. You were correct in laying a napkin on your lap after placing your order. Ichigo looks relieved, but Sister Basket continues. However, guests must only spread a napkin after the host has done so. You did it without waiting for me, Mrs. Saki. Did you not? Yes. Everyone listened intently under guidance, which is far stricter than we'd expected. It's even more serious now than she was reciting Bible verses. It's unusual to see Sister Basket like this. I suppose when you side to her, listen to her explanation on how to spread out a napkin. Well, I don't mind getting told off. I don't like being thought of as dumb. When you wish to vacate your seat during a meal, pinch the middle of your napkin, pick it up, then fold it into a triangle and place it on top of your chair. This signals to a serving staff you are not yet done with your meal. Sensei Dahlia, how did you never leave your seat during a meal in the first place? That's true when it comes to French dining. It's bad manners to leave a table during a meal. The only time you may leave your seat is when tea is served and after the dessert course. Class nods. Suggesting how etiquette differs country by country. Eating, you're supposed to put the food on the back of a fork, is that right? Yes, that's the British style. The rule is that the tines of a fork must never face upward. So as a result, you're supposed to place the food on the underside of a fork. What? Really? There are different rules for eating pasta too. In Italy, you use a spoon as well as a fork. You made fun of her eating like a kid. We are still kids. That's not what I'm saying. A cool voice interrupts my quarrel with Takasaki. You seem well versed on this. Why don't you have a go next, Miss Yaegaki? It's okay. We can stick to going in seat order. Oh, what was that? Bowing under voice pressure, I move my wheelchair forward, giving my Amitié partner, who's acting like she had no part in this, a part of my side as I pass by. I like Kenny from South Park. I don't die, whatever you do, Erika. Muttering myself about my crappy luck, with a dull-eyed Sasaki said to her, pat on my shoulder as I take her place at the table. Next up is our new language class. Italian? Heard Italian was growing more prevalent in Vatican in place of official Latin, but whereas it's a Christian school, I would rather have a choice. There's other languages people want to learn, like German for those aiming to become doctors, or French for those who fancy themselves artists. Now, have you all written your self-instructions? Since all we need to do is apply what's written in our teaching materials, everyone should have managed, but does she really have to pick Takasaki of all people? Takasaki enjoys our English lessons, but she's terrible at languages. When she's picked first, I instinctively find myself wanting to say a prayer for her. Mikiano. She gives her name falteringly. When she's managed it, her expression changes to one of pride. And where are you from? The expression follows hot much harder first. She freezes up. I guess the introduction she prepared didn't mean anything about her background. Silence strengthens, she brings her face close to her textbook and finally finds her voice again. Her pronunciation of sono di, meaning I am from, comes out sounding like salty. However, the mention of salt calls to mind a corn of cob with a generous filling of salt to bring out a corn's rich sweetness. That's not but gurgles. With my stomach, I look over at one of the Sasakis and cast a blame on her. She flushes red, shakes her head vigorously, and longs to wait as I wait longingly for lunch. That feels better. I scarf down my long-awaited lunch. A keema curry packed with fresh summer vegetables. Whilst Takasaki is looking on enviously at Atsuri food while she eats a salad filled with little baby chicks. During the summer months, I crave cool, refreshing food. But curry is one of the exceptions. It's the only food I can always eat, even if I have no appetite. Main ingredient in keema curry is minced meat. This version uses a lot of eggplant. It's probably our own chef special. Just a drop of oyster sauce hidden beneath the garlic and ginger. There's a subtle hint of seasoning. A half-boiled egg is to top it all off with perfection. Perhaps I hadn't wanted to throw in too many flavours, an egg would have been a nice mild note. Might also overwhelm the rest of the dish. Scoop a spoonful of a curry sauce, rich with eggplant and tomato, and go it down with some white rice. The blissful taste again spreads through my mouth. The combination of spices alongside tartness of a tomato is exquisite. That's interesting, boys. You just fully thought. In that etiquette lesson where you need to put your napkin on your seat if you get up to go somewhere, how would that work for Erika? Because she puts a napkin on a seat when she goes somewhere, it'll go with her. So does she just fold a napkin up on the floor? Who knows? Etiquette is very much ableist anyway. I quit taking notes during meal times. Takasaki is scribbling something in a notebook. A plate of salad in front of her as usual. Crane my neck to take a peek. So English is fine, but you're not feeling it with Italian, huh? Not feeling it at all. I just can't get into it. Jackson usually tired after she's finished writing. She tosses a notebook onto her desk. Oh, you're full of beans. Are you blind? Oh right, that was sarcasm as usual. You really don't like it, do you? But if you look at them both as languages, English and Italian aren't that different. You think so? Italian seems way harder to me, especially pronunciation. You did make some funny trips with your tongue. She nibbles at a salad too interestingly, apparently lacking the will to talk back. It's like the lettuce itself is a source of her suffering. Our elective classes start tomorrow, which is an even bigger pain in the ass. Gardening and music, right? Those sound far more preferable. She really has it in for Italy, to put it kindly. So what are you going to choose? Oh, you don't know too about me. I know that. I think I'll go for... It's no good eating a meal with a head full of worries turns it into a little more refueling. It's borderline sacrilege to scarf down your meals in the odd spare moment when you're distracted by other things. Turns good food into mere fuel. Makes the process of eating very boring. Put down my spoon and announce my decision. I'll pick whatever you're taking. What made you decide that? Because I enjoy playing the contrarian. That's quite a reason. I gestured towards Sister Basket, who's going on with her explanation of a violin, her index finger pressed to her lip. Takasaki's nodding, and I'm knowledgeably. It's better not end up like that etiquette class, you know what I mean? Yeah. Ever contrarian, I decided on music rather than gardening for my elective. Everyone else, prayers, Sasaki's, my bookworm buddy, they're chosen gardening. When repeatedly asked me to join them, it's human nature to resist harder the stronger you're pulled in one direction. So I took music class instead alongside my Amitié partner, and now here I am learning the violin from Sister Basket. Her Katabami-san is teaching the gardening class. Dumb, mother? Yeah, she did say she helped Sister Basket with her breeding of dahlias. I'd listed with nugget of information from her myself, even though it was no more than 2 months ago. It was like an age. I was absorbed in my thoughts when... So what do you call this part, Miss Yaegaki? purposely called upon. Yes. Perhaps not paying attention. I shake my head. Takasaki whispers to me that it's called a chin rest, although I wonder if perhaps he's playing a trick. That's right. You can change up the chin rest. This one here is made of wood and come in a variety of shapes and colours. Also resin chin rests that have an anti-allergenic properties. Feel free to replace your one with whatever feels right for you. Now turning my gaze away from Sister Basket as she continues the lecture, I convey my gratitude to my Amity partner who's sitting beside me. I don't think she would have been angry if she just told her the truth and said she didn't know. She'd probably be hurt to think I wasn't listening. Or it's not that you don't like getting told off. Given my personality, I'm used to being scolded. I don't like making people sad. Perhaps Sister Basket purposefully. What is it? Never mind, I know you can't play the violin, but can you even read music? No, but what of it? Give me a sideline glance with narrow almond eyes. No interest in music at all. Ouch. I began by saying, I suppose I'm a bit interested. Really? You're too loud, take it down a notch. She nods and I still a glance at Sister Basket, who's explaining the strings are called G, D, A and E. Perhaps I don't know too much about violin. Did you play with cello many years ago? I know cello obviously uses different strings, I can't remember exactly which strings they are. But the actual theory behind violin and cello obviously the same, because they are the same instrument, just different sizes, same with double bass and viola. The G string is the thickest. You may have heard air on the G string, the famous piece that's played only on the string. As I half listen to her name and names of the strings alongside a brief anecdote of a sort, that's Takasaki whether or not there's any musical pastime she doesn't require reading sheet music. Do you enjoy singing by chance? Start to go on my discomposure, making it sound fairly obvious I don't. Takasaki, however, continues staring fixedly at my lips. Hey! Place a finger on my chin, tilts my head up, oh, she's getting ready to kiss me. But you're in a class here. You hold it up slightly when you sing like this, it helps to open up the throat. Huh? You should try it sometime. I told you can't wrong an idea. Quickly shake off her hand and induce a fake coughing attack to come my blush. The class continues until... I'm glad we finally made it to this point and all, but... I will say, even though she probably does not like playing it, the violin does suit her. It really, really does. Oh, my back claw. Getting cramp remembering it. Speaking dejectedly, a bow in hand about trying to play a note. Why is it making a single sound? Well, I must be looking a bit stiff. I force my mouth into a frown and can play resentfully. Takasaki examines the bow intently. This bow is brand new. It's not been rosined. You're going to not produce a sound, no matter how hard you try. Of course, yeah, you need to put some resin on my bow. It's not because I suck. Even though I use bows near 2 or 3 applications of resin for every 30 minutes of playing, try using mine. She goes and gets her own bow and hands it over to me. Okay, try again. You're welcome to go first. I have a basic sound already, now go on. I do she says, but violin position again, this time with Takasaki's bow in hand. That's right. Hold it between your chin and your collarbone. Keep it looking straight ahead, maintain position. It's kind of difficult to hold it like this. You have to learn the correct posture before you do anything else. Same goes with things like golf and baseball, doesn't it? I thought you'd be one lecturing me on my beloved baseball. I try making a joke, but Takasaki takes no notice. She regards me closely. You should be okay with a shoulder vest. Can't think you were talking about before. I'm alright with that one. Whether we need one or not, it's simply a matter of form. But not a requirement. Some people prefer playing without shoulder vests. They can feel the reverberations through the collarbone. Is that like a hidden talent that some people have? Remember this position you're holding now. If you put it into your muscle memory, the violin should stay firmly between your shoulder and chin, so you don't drop it even if you let go of your hands. Yeah, but violins aren't exactly cheap, and although I nod in response, make no move to actually let go of it. Hang on. My posture must have slipped in my mind as I wanted to do all things.
What?
Oi. It's dropping. Keep your chin raised and this bit. Stop with wandering hands. What are you talking about? Place that against your collarbone and grip it like that. Although I know she's just instructing me, but touching her fingers against my neck makes me feel a little strange. We're so close to me, I can feel the heat of her body and the smell of a scent of peaches coming from her. Her boobs almost pressed against mine too. I'll try my best to think about it, but now that I have, I can't stop my gaze from trading down to her top quality assets. I can envy and desire to touch them. Hey, are you listening? I'll try to get my wandering mind back on track and readjust my posture. So why do you have to hold violin between your chin and shoulder anyway? It's just a question of standing with strings. Sure, you can do it in any position. The important thing is the way the neck sits in left hand, understand? You should be able to move it freely using just your little finger to hold down the strings. Your words, being able to move your left hand freely is paramount to your performance. And that can't be achieved the same way in any other position. I nod. He asks this question offhandedly and presses actually a meaning behind it. Keep your chin up. It really points that out when I start to slip. You tilt your neck too much, it'll interfere with the sound. Remember to only press on it from 2 points, your chin and collarbone. I get it already. I kind of want to stick my tongue out at her, but somehow I'm not really annoyed. Just a little while back I wouldn't have been able to stand by being taught by this way. I guess it's not so bad. What's that? Oh, the instrument is going to be a test soon. I'm talking nonsense. The Gothic Gavotte, right? You don't have to play it perfectly, so as long as you practice you'll be fine. Never even heard of that piece before. It's a pretty famous violin piece, I'm sure I've heard it somewhere. Until it's unlikely, but I remember a case of Hedwig's theme and reconsider. Have you all finished checking each other's posture? Now let's move on to actually producing some sound. Her voice rings out, I adjust my grip on my bow, feeling a little more optimistic when I actually manage it this time. I'm beginning to doze off. Probably run out for more new classes. When Fudce decided to be every episode. What? Bye bye.